at this. Subby! Dr. Crystal, you doing it. You doing it, girl. If y'all want to see somebody talk about children's hair, because she be talking about her daughter hair and it's doing it, you need to go on over there to her channel. We are definitely going to be talking about children's hair. I get the question all the time. But before we do that, I need to tell you, I love natural products and I want you to love them too. But there's 5 things that you absolutely need to know about natural products before you add them to your hair and your skincare routine. And then for you all that always ask me, can I use Fenugreek on my child's hair? I'm going to answer that at the end. I got a lot to say about that. But first things first, the World Health Organization has told us all that, listen, 80% of the population around the world is using all natural products. And they said after the pandemic, because, you know, during the pandemic, we was trying to find garlic, onions. We was the ginger. Where's the turmeric? Like, we was doing everything. They said post-pandemic, probably upwards to even 85 to 90% might be using some sort of all-natural product. So you in good company if you're going down this road. Second, I think the Journal of Pediatrics said that it's about 40% of children using natural products. Thank you, Mom. But here are the 5 things that is really, really important when it comes to you deciding which products to use for your hair. Number 1, the term natural does not equal the term harmless. Woo! I think we get it all mixed up sometimes, that just because it's a natural product, it's not going to cause us any issues. However, I need you to understand that that is not true. Herbs are actually categorized from low to very high risk, okay? You have like food herbs, you have medicinal herbs, and you have poisonous herbs. You know how many princesses was killed with some mushrooms or, you know, some sort of dirt that they found, some grass. Come on, Disney. But that being said, I need us to understand that even though it's a natural product, like Fenugreek is a natural product. However, because it has some medicinal properties, it may interfere with your medications. Fenugreek is also very close to the peanut family. If you have a nut allergy or peanut allergy, you're going to swell up. There are going to be some issues. So remember, natural doesn't always mean harmless. So you need to know what you're taking. Echinacea, cranberry, garlic. Just have a good idea of what you're taking and what potentially some of the side effects could be. That's the first thing. The second thing, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. If a little bit of a natural product is doing good, that does not mean a lot will do better and that you won't have side effects. Now listen. Because I did it. I remember I told y'all that I drank 1 cup of Fenugreek one day and then I just lost it. I just went all over and I just started drinking like 5, 10, 15 cups a day because I just wanted the results. That's not healthy. That's actually dangerous. Too much of anything isn't good. So I need us to keep that in mind. And moving from that, same thing when it comes to number 3. The third thing you need to consider when you're using natural products is an adult dosage should be different from a child's dosage. So those of you who are using products on your children, I need you to remember that your child's body is tiny. It's growing, it's developing, it's absorbing things at different rates. It's not going to be the same. The 4th thing is preparation. I jumped into this business. I was so excited, but here's the thing that we all know and we sometimes forget. Supplements and all natural products are not regulated to the level of standards that a lot of medications are. So that being said, it could be a free for all, y'all. You should stick with a trusted brand when you are using anything natural. I got some brands that when I do vitamin D, I only use that one brand because other vitamin Ds, I don't know what's going on. I don't even trust Amazon at this point. I'm sorry, Jeff. I mean, I know we've been together for so long, but you be letting everybody sell on that platform. And sometimes it's a hit or miss. I don't know if this is the real bottle or was this counterfeit? But that being said, it's very important because you can get a health product shipped to you that was created in a back alley or it just really isn't in a clean area. You don't know what could be mixed in it. So it's very important to understand the preparation and Stick with a trusted brand that you know. The last thing is, again, go with a brand that you know, because there can be chemical contaminants in a natural product. I know, I hate to say that. Okay, so listen, I want you to lean a little bit more into organic products, because at the end of the day, when you're using things and you're trying to be healthy, these pesticides is no joke. You can get pesticide poisoning, all sorts of things if the company doesn't do any testing to see what could possibly be in the herbal product that they are creating. And you're trying to figure out, well, I'm taking this and I'm not feeling better. I'm actually feeling worse. It might not be the product. It could be any chemical toxicity that was on top of that herb, that spice, that grain, that grass. So those are some things to keep in mind as we're on our all natural healthy journey. So those are the top 5. That being said, I told y'all I was going to answer the question about children and can you use fenugreek on your baby's hair. Fenugreek, otherwise known as methy, is like part of a global diet. If you didn't know, I'm talking about India, Pakistan, Africa. The dishes are amazing and they call it methy, not necessarily fenugreek. So that's the first thing. I remember the first time I saw it, it was on a forum and somebody said, put it on top of your porridge. And I was like, don't nobody in the States call oatmeal porridge. Where are you from? Some of the people with the longest gorgeous hair in the world are living in a country where their diet lends to them having amazing hair and longer growth cycles. They eat things like pomegranate, turmeric. They have a lot of herbs, and fenugreek is one of them. So you already know their hair is going to be a bit longer because of their diet. Okay, so when people ask me the question, can I use fenugreek on my child's hair? I'm like, it depends. Now, there are a lot of parents out here right now. They are using fenugreek oils. They are using fenugreek conditioners, deep conditioners. They're using fenugreek spray water on their little baby's hair. And I'm telling, the child's hair is growing and thriving. It's so long, but you all know that the shrinkage is real for some of them, but they're thriving and it's working well. So everything doesn't work for everybody. You have to make that choice. You need to talk to your pediatrician before you introduce all these natural products, and be safe. Do patch tests. Somebody asked me, can they use this on their child's eczema? And I was like, oh, now fenugreek does have a little research behind it that it is good for eczema. But again, patch test after you talk to your doctor. But patch test, you take a little bit and you put it right here and let it sit there for 24 to 48 hours. Don't do nothing, because you never know. You want to be very careful, before you just slather it on. You need to be very careful. Our baby skins are sensitive. They could have a reaction. Let's just be careful. Same thing with the oil. Take a minute. I hope this is helpful, because I know we're going into the new year and everyone's all excited about natural things and starting their hair journeys. I'm with you. I am with you 100%. I just need you to be empowered with this knowledge, and parents, be empowered with this knowledge when you're making, the fenugreek spray. It is so important that we do this thing right, and if you're not sure, you can go see a holistic healthcare practitioner, someone that studies herbs, someone that studies the whole health, and will look at your child, because sometimes you know how the baby's got a patch in the back and it's not growing, and we 3 or 4 years old. You be like, what's going on? I hope this, refreshed you a little bit on what you need to know. And of course, I have to say, give a shout out. Thank you so much. I've gotten so many entries for the scholarship that we have to increase minorities in the cosmetic science field, because I think if we have more representation in that field, we might have better products, because right now they just kind of don't really study curly hair as much. And so it'd be great if we had a seat at the table and we were in that conversation. Anyway, until the next time, stay natural. Yes. Y'all know I like this side.